Alright guys, hello guys, and welcome to today's second video of the day. I will have three update videos today. This one is specifically on Invest 93B, but in the one in the evening we're going to go over 93B again and subtropical storm Ana. So with that being said, we're going to take a look at the positioning of Invest 93B. Its location is at 16.1 north, 90.3 east. Maximum sustained winds at 25 knots or 30 miles an hour. Minimal central pressure is at 1,004 millibars. So it's already got a pretty decent millibar level, but as you can see on the radar, which we'll look at here shortly, it's pretty much a monsoonal mess right now. So that's a pretty low pressure for a monsoonal mess. So it's probably going to get going pretty quickly once it consolidates and tightens up. Okay, so here's the GEFS tracks and minimal MSLP. And as you can see, this is, like I said, the uh, the spaghetti plots here want to take it into Bangladesh and India. Most of it takes it into India though. So, but Bangladesh is definitely not out of the woods yet. And as you can see, some of these spaghetti plots, have this being really strong. Some of these have it really strong, 950 to 940 millibars. Yeah, this the GEFS wants this to be pretty strong. But as you guys know, as I say in every video when we're tracking a system making threats to land, um, this black bar is the average of all of these spaghetti plots put together. And as you can see here, the starting line here is 1,001 millibars. And as we go out through time, it peaks out at 972 millibars. So that's a strong Category 3 system, or it's a Category 3 for sure. Um, Low end Category 3 though, that is. So we're gonna see if this takes the black line here, and hopefully it stays relatively below Cat 3, but apparently to this is probably not. So there's that. Here is the GEPS tracks and minimal MSLP, and as you can see here, um, most of these most of these go into Bangladesh and India. India is the most prime target right now. So, but we have a few outliers here that take it into these countries, or this country here. Uh, yeah. So as you can see, the starting point for the average is 1,002 millibars, and as we go out through time, it goes lower here. It looks like it'll probably be somewhere in the 970s, just like the other one. I would assume. So it has a category strong Category 2 going into a Category 3. So let's hope that it stays relatively weak, but I have a very strong feeling that it's not going to be weak. I think that's a lot of people's consensus right now, as this is not going to be weak. Let's take a look at the infrared here. And as I said earlier, this is just a monsoonal mess right now. Pretty much what we're waiting for is for this to consolidate and tighten up a little bit, um, which which is obviously, we all know that subtropical cyclones take forever to get going, but this is an actual tropical system, so obviously it's going to be quicker to consolidate than a subtropical system. But as you can see, it's really just a mess here, and I give this about 12 to 18 hours to really start tightening up and consolidating into a ball of wrath, I like to call it. Once we get that ball of wrath going, that's when it's going to be all systems go for this to really intensify. And as I will show you guys later, the it's not looking very good right now. Okay, so here is the GFS here, and this was initialized at the 12Z run. And as you can see, we do got a little circle here popping up with something trying to get together here in this current location here. And here we go, 12 hours from now. So that would be 0Z tonight. We got a 997 millibar system, and then as you can see, it kind of just goes disappears. But as you can see here, another spin up is trying to form right here. So this is kind of messing with this one a little bit because of the proximity of where they're at, and they kind of do a Fujiwara effect into one system. And as you can see, 896 millibars right now, 48 hours. This is 2 days out. 978 millibars. So let's take a look at the wind shear here. And as you can see, it's working with 23 knots of shear, which is just above not favorable wind shear. But obviously, as you guys know, that some storms do like to blow wind shear off, you know, and we've seen this in the past before. So we'll see what happens here. 72 hours. This is 3 days out. We have a 962 millibar system here. Take a look at the wind shear. It's at 22 knots, so pretty much the same as the last little bit. And it wants to make landfall in 84 hours inside India. As you guys know, last week India dealt with Taute on the west side of India, and now the GFS is wanting to smack the eastern side of India. So it seems that India cannot catch a break right now. If this turns out to be true, I'm not gonna fearmonger you guys and say, oh hey, this is definitely gonna happen, because it's not gonna happen. I'm just saying the GFS wants this to happen, but will it happen is the main question. Only time will tell if this will actually come to fruition. But if it does, India is now going to have to local managements of India are now going to have to evacuate everybody from the east side, and evacuate them probably farther south and west. So this is going to be another travel concern for India, along with the COVID spikes that they've been having. So please pay attention to the local managements if this thing comes to India. Now, there is a chance this thing can go to Bangladesh, but at the current time, both the GFS and the European, which we will look at here in a minute, seem to agree on an India landfall right now. But we're going to finish looking at the GFS first. So, as you can see, 96 hours, 4 days out. It's still a pretty big wind maker and rain maker, as this has been on land for 12 hours. So it's not weakening all that quickly. And as we can go to hour 120, this is 5 days out, and this is probably where we're going to stop here. There's still some winds, but it's mostly a rainmaker at this point in time inside India. Okay, so here is a look at the European, and we're going to put this back to 0. And as you see, nothing at this moment. This is a fresh, clean run that literally just finished like 5 minutes ago. So here's 24 hours out, and as you can see, we got our low pressure system of 997 millibars. 48 hours, you can see it's doing the same thing as the GFS. We got two systems trying to dominate for, looks like even 3 even. Small little speckle here. So we got 3 possible places that wants to dominate for a low pressure system. So that's why this looks elongated in the middle like this. But all the more, it still has a 988 millibar low pressure system. So we'll have to see. And here's 72 hours out, and it has a 975 millibars. And I think that since we only go in 24 increments of the ECMWF, aka the gyro, we only get the 24 hours. So as you can see, I think this makes landfall according to the Euro in 90 hours. So that's pretty interesting. But it doesn't seem I would just say that the European in those 6-hour increments would probably have this below 970. So that's a category 3 cyclone. And as you can see, 4 days in, it's 975 millibars. So it's still a pretty decent wind and rainmaker. And then here's 5 days out, 990. So it's still, sending out tropical cyclone forced winds and plenty of heavy rainfall to go along with it. So, like I said before, GFS and European right now agree with an India landfall. And I will keep on top of this for you guys. I will keep on top of this. All right, so now we're going to take a look at the CDAS sea surface temperatures for this system. And last week we were talking about Taote and hot hot bathtub waters. Excuse me. We had 31s and 30s, 31s, 32s, and then you look over here. This is hot tub water. This is literally hot tub water here. We got 31, 30s, 31s, 32s, and even some 33s here. And this system has all of this water to just soak up. And this is, like I said with Taote, and this is a more extreme case for the sea surface temperatures, you can just toss them out the window. Sea surface temperatures are not going to mean a damn thing with this. The only thing that can slow this down really is shear, and I don't think that's going to really be a problem at this point. I just want to close it off by saying that I appreciate every single one of you guys. I want you guys to all be safe over in India and Bangladesh. Um, it's my goal to hopefully reach out to you guys and give you guys the best information that I possibly can in order to save lives. That is my main objective here. And if I have to make 2, 3, 4 videos a day, I will do so in order to get this information across to you guys. I love all of you. No matter where you are around the world, I love all of you. You guys are some of the greatest people on the face of this planet. I just wanted to, end it off in a positive note for you guys. Anyways, I will be back again this evening with another tropical update video. Thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day.